Saturday Foursome is brought to you by Instead of Flowers provides delicious gourmet meals that are delivered fresh and never frozen. If you're looking for what to give someone, Instead of Flowers makes the perfect gift for any and every occasion. Everybody has a story. Mine started 20 years ago in the golf mecca of the world, Augusta, Georgia. On my journey to make it back home, I've done everything it takes to get there. On Saturdays, I connect with all kinds of people from all walks of life. We laugh, talk trash, share stories, and learn from each other's journeys. On the road to chase my dreams, this is what golf really looks like. This is golf like you've never seen it before. This is Saturday Foursome. Touching down in Sacramento, I had to bring the stars out for a round on the links. Everyone in my group today was instrumental in the Kings' success, and they've all had amazing careers in the NBA and after. With these guys, I know it's going to be competitive with a lot of trash talk, but they also know they have a wealth of knowledge that they can share and pass on. I'm excited for another round of golf in Northern California.
Fellas, welcome to El Macero Country Club. How y'all feeling?
We're good, man. Fantastic.
I love it. I love it, man. Bobby, I heard a lot about your game before you got here, man. Doug was raving about you. He's saying you the A side on y'all's team. Well, he already picked teams for you. I just want to throw that out there.
Well, they put him in my card, so I was just saying, since he's in my card, he must have been on my team. That's what I was saying.
It was just destiny. But that's all right. Me and Matt, hey.
I'm good with that.
You good with that? You feeling good about it?
Yeah, I need as much help as possible.
I got you. What kind of game y'all want to play? Y'all just want to do best ball, or how y'all want to do it? Take the best drive from the team and then best score in from there?
Yeah,
something
that sounds good. That sounds good. What you usually do? You the pro?
Well, you know, here's the thing. Nobody gets me strokes anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I just, stroke play. But hey, I'm here for the group.
I got you. Oh, Bobby said you got your driver out, so he wasn't impressed.
We all got our wood.
Yeah, we got our 3-wood. We got our 3-wood out. You got your driver.
I'm glad we teammates. Let's get it.
That's right. Maybe we'll get on the green. Who knows? Whoa. I did some push-ups this morning. You know what I'm saying? Who knows?
Who the cameraman?
Who knows? Who knows what may happen? Who knows what may happen?
Just crush a lot.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, we talked about psyching people out before you start playing.
Absolutely.
You don't know what you gonna get.
No doubt.
Oh, man. Well, let's do it, fellas. Let's see what we got. All right, let's do it.
He got his own show, y'all.
Hold on.
Yo. Oh, get in the hole. Hey! That's what I'm talking about, Jack. Come on, Jacker. Yeah!
Matt and I came out and thought we were doing something, but Doug and Bobby are getting us at every turn. They not missing any putts, and we hitting the ball all over the place. And of course, they letting us hear about it.
Like when guys can't find their ball on the golf course. You got a 2-minute restriction. PGA Tour.
It started a minute 45 ago.
Action Jackson!
You said pick it up? Thank you. That sounded right.
That's a golf swing.
Yeah.
Did he do it? Oh, my God.
My God.
Good putt. Good putt.
Come on.
We are
not giving away home.
As we continued along, I had to take a minute and talk to my partner of the day, Matt Barnes. We needed to have a little pep talk as well as catch up on what he has going on.
They've gotten a little lucky. It's still early, you know what I'm saying? Don't get discouraged.
Yeah, I'm a little discouraged right now. I'm not gonna lie to you, but we're gonna pick it up.
Hey, man, look at me. We here.
Yeah, we're gonna pick it up. Yeah, we good. We're gonna pick it up.
I'm from Augusta, man.
There you go.
Come on now.
That's golf heaven.
Yeah, that's golf heaven. It's the Mecca.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. I got us, man. Don't worry.
This off.
Oh yeah. So tell me a little bit about the podcast, man. What you got going on?
Man, all the smoke. Actually, we're in the off season right now. We're going into season 4. I mean, it couldn't have been any more of a blessing, you know, from me not really knowing what a podcast was to, you know, winning Sports Podcast of the Year our first season. You know, rest in peace to my brother Cole. We had his last interview, and it's just been a wide range. It kind of started off predominantly sports, but now we ventured out into acting, music, and really just culture.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. What do you feel like you've learned, you know, throughout this whole process? I'm sure it's a lot.
Well, I think, you know, I think our secret is our ability to make the guests feel comfortable. You know, as athletes and people in the public eye, we've been getting interviewed for a long time, but it's kind of a business conversation most of the time. So, you know, the environment we try to create at All the Smoke is more of a kickback, man cave, come and have a drink or a smoke and really just kind of have the same type of conversation, whether the camera's there or not. And I think that's kind of been our secret recipe. We've had so many people just, you know, I've never said this to anybody type stuff before. And whenever you get that kind of conversation, you know, you're doing something right.
Yeah, for sure. Man, you know, I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you, you know, with yesterday being 8/24,
Right.
bringing up your brother Kobe, man. You know, how was it like, you know, just being with him and being his friend more than...
Yeah, it was, you know, our situation was, you know, he used to come up to UCLA a lot when he first got to the Lakers, and I was at UCLA. And there was kind of just an admiration, like this guy worked his butt off, and I got to see it on a daily basis. And then obviously, you know, fast forward me making to the league, it was just always a competitive respect. You know, it was always love, but it was a competitive respect. You know, it kind of came to a head in that Orlando game in 2010.
With the ball fake.
But, you know, after that, you know, they went on to win a championship. We lost in the Eastern Finals to the Celtics. They beat the Celtics. In that offseason, you know, I got a random phone call from a number I didn't know. I happened to pick it up, and it was him. And he was just, you know, we back and forth, you know, what I was going to do next season. And, I mean, his words exactly. Anyone crazy enough to with me is crazy enough to play with me. Do you want to be a Laker? So, like, literally 3 or 4 days later, you know, I was a Laker. So we became teammates, brothers, and then really family. You know what I mean? And our relationship, you know, really picked up from obviously, you know, seeing each other day to day, but then post-career with, you know, him coaching Gigi, my twins being 2 years younger than Gigi. So we would always make sure we would catch up and go watch her games. He'd come watch my boys' games. And it was just a great way to bond on another level, you know, obviously through kids. So, you know, his untimely death was, you know, I think it shook the entire world. And, you know, one thing we try to do, in me particular, just continue to honor his legacy. You know, I'm still in contact with the family. I'm close, you know, with his family and his sisters and all that kind of stuff. So just continuing to show love and really trying to, you know, carry his legacy on.
Most definitely, man. I mean, he definitely changed the world and affected so many people and inspired so many people. And, you know, that's a really rare thing, man.
Absolutely.
He was a great, not only athlete, but just a person and motivator.
Yeah, but that's the thing, you know, when, you know, you see the Mamba and you hear about his competitive nature and his drive is second to none, but to be able to break down that wall and actually meet and know Kobe on just a man basis, a father basis, a business basis, you know, it's just a whole nother level. And I really feel honored and privileged that I got a chance to do that with him. And like I said, I mean, from the time I came to the team, you know, I had twin boys that were 3 at the time, they're 13 now, but it was Uncle Cove, and every single time a shoe dropped, he would send it to the boys and started sending it to their team once they started playing. So it was always a lot of love there, and we really grew, you know, a strong bond, you know, through our kids.
That's love, man.
Opportunity won't always come to you, but with SYNOVUS as your bank, you can always go towards it. SYNOVUS. Get there.
There's a lot that comes with being an entrepreneur. Attention to detail, deadlines, product launches, and more. I've been fortunate enough to find early success, and now I'm so excited to keep it going. To make sure my small business of golf books, shoes, and TV show Saturday Foursome runs efficiently, I use PayHawk. They save me money with payment processing and are a partner that's always there for my small business needs. My friends at PayHawk have been there every step of the way, and I have no doubt that the best is yet to come. Let's go PayHawk. Saturday Foursome is brought to you by Instead of Flowers provides delicious gourmet meals that are delivered fresh and never frozen. If you're looking for what to give someone, Instead of Flowers makes the perfect gift for any and every occasion. Once we made the turn and started play on the back nine, my guy Matt and I were focused to come back on these guys.
Back nine, it's like when you come out of halftime right here.
Get
We
down.
went through the layup lines and got warm. We ain't coming out stupid.
Hey, Coach, they gave us a pep talk, you know.
Oh my God.
What'd he say?
Hey, he said, get that Mamba mentality going,
That's what he told you?
Yeah, that's what he told us. So we like this right now as a wall.
Okay.
Yeah, you try to do the gut punch, there's a wall right there now.
All right, well, we gonna see.
We kept throwing up good shot after good shot, but they kept making putts. As I told Matt, we just got to keep grinding away. Even though the competition is intense, there's no way we can play a full round without having some NBA talk.
I'm a big fan of the NBA. I love watching, but you two guys, being coaches and you, of course, being on ESPN and watching the game a lot, what do y'all see as kind of the differences between back when you guys played compared to these new kids coming up?
This is a good question. I would say one thing that we've seen since Golden State won the championship, before it was always you can't win championships shooting three-pointers. And now the game has totally changed. Like the mid-range in many ways, except in the playoffs, and post-ups has gone out of the game. It's 5 out, it's spacing, it's shooting threes on the fast break when coach used to be in our ear saying, get a layup. So, but the skill and athleticism is, man, like these kids is on something else.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 1 through 5. I think the biggest thing that you see now is all 5 positions can shoot the ball. And I think that's something 20 years ago we didn't have that. The 4s and 5s didn't shoot threes. We played through Chris and we played through Vlade at the elbow and the low post. Now everybody's picking and popping and shooting threes. So the game has changed in so many ways. But the way the three-point shot is being used has elevated the game in the scoring attack every single night.
Yeah, I would say it's less size and strength and more skill and agility, versatility. To me, and I say this with all due respect, it's more of kind of a glorified pickup game. I mean, like I coach 13-year-olds, and I coach them that you have to be able to do everything on the court now. Like our big kids have to be able to handle. Guards can post up if you have a mismatch. So to me, it's just more about skill. I would say, like Doug said, the athleticism and skill are off the chart. But I think some of these kids these days have a little less basketball IQ. Like I said, it's just more me instead of learning how to play off the ball and learning how to screen and slip and really read and understand the game. But I love where the game is at. I hate hearing, to me, you have to adjust. Everything is always adjusting, and I think the NBA is a perfect example of it's adjusted, and it's a high-scoring game, less defense, which me and Doug don't appreciate. Bobby could probably appreciate, but it's just more go out there and get it.
Now, you think that old style of basketball could work, with a big center, back to the basket, you think that still can work or not?
There's a couple guys in the league. I mean, Joker and Embiid, you know what I mean? But I just don't know, can your best player be a big? It hasn't been proven, since probably Shaq.
Right.
Let us flip the question back on you, because they tiger-proof golf courses and made everything. Now it's all about, you just cracking it, and then you see like Sevi who could do stuff with
Short
a 5-iron,
game.
short game. So is it the same for you?
Well, with golf, the longer you make the golf courses, you actually limit who can win. Because if you have a short golf course, then everybody has a chance. Because if I'm hitting a wedge into a green and you're hitting a 6-iron, you don't have much of a chance. So if you think like the 97 Masters with Tiger, after he won, in big fashion, they started elongating courses and things of that nature. But that took away the guy, who doesn't hit it that far. So now when you go to certain events, you only have 30 people who have a realistic chance of winning.
So that's similar to now everyone has to be able to shoot. All the guys are shooting the 3. So the mid-range kind of has went away, except from my eye told me in the playoffs.
Handful of guys.
It was still there.
Handful of them.
But if you can't shoot the 3, really, you can't get on the court.
Just the evolution of the game has changed dramatically. We're talking about defensively, more teams are switching 1 through 5. And more teams want 6'6", 6'8", 6'7", 6'8" guys on the floor that can defend multiple positions. So when you have those guys that's versatile and that can score and can defend, it gives you a better chance of winning games. Back then, we was 6-11, 7-1, and we could not switch Webb and Vlada onto any guards, any bigs. You know, we just stayed in coverage the whole time. So the game, evolution-wise, defensively, it's 1 through 5, and you got to be able to defend the ball and switch at every position now.
So I like that, Doug.
Get up there.
Get up.
Get up.
On the pin.
Woo! Woo!
Thank you, baby.
Oh, it's like butter.
They about to be down 6-2. They about to be down 6-2.
Don't look down, 5-4.
Nice, man.
Don't look down, 5-4.
Getting a little tight. It's getting a little tight at the top.
Doug Christie not only has had a long NBA career, he's also a coach, a father, and a husband. As we walked down the fairway, I had the perfect person to grab some advice from for my ever-evolving life. I gotta ask you, as I, become a little more successful, I'm really starting to get pulled in a lot of different directions, and it's been tough for me at times to, balance, work, life, relationships, things of that nature. I almost feel like spread too thin at times.
Yeah.
And I know you've been dealing with that for years and years and years. You know, what's your key to success with that?
Priority. First of all, you got to put the things in your life that mean the most to you first and dedicate the time to them. Because most times what ends up happening is before you get successful, those things got all your time. And then as you start getting more successful and things start pulling you in different directions, you give less time to that. That begins to struggle when at first the thing you were going for was the struggle. So it's just more about trying to dedicate the time, and ultimately you got to sacrifice. Everybody else don't got to sacrifice. That means that you're going to probably sleep a little less to give something that means to you a little bit more. And that can be difficult, but that's the price that you pay for success. So if you want that thing and you want to keep everything smooth, you still got to give the base, the root, the thing that held you down. You got to get at the time. And then as you move forward, you got to find time for those other things. And that can run you thin, and it can be difficult. Take your vitamins, drink your water, get your sleep. You know what I'm saying? Because time is the one thing in our life that we don't have a lot of. They can't create any more of it, and you have to manage yours the best that you can.
Most definitely. Do you see that a lot, now that you're, coaching and things like that, with your players, you kind of have to guide them on that as well? Do you see that with these young guys?
More than anything with the young players, it's definitely, yes, that. But it's not about like chirping at them and going at them, because just like being a parent, there are many times when you got to let your kids skin their knee, so then they come back to you and ask you. When you giving it, they kind of don't, they're not listening.
Sure.
But when they know that they need it and they see that it's something that is going to help them, they'll come back to you and they'll ask. So many times you got to let the players kind of do their thing. You're giving it to them along the way and telling them the things that especially for a guy like me, Bobby, and Matt, we've all been through it. So a lot of times a player will respect you a bit more and talk to you a bit more because they know that you walk down those same corridors, the same hotels, the same planes. How did you deal with it? How did you manage it? Where were the pitfalls? Many times I tell them, like, I've been around there, and when you go around that corner, take a left, don't take a right, because if you take a right, you're gonna be in trouble.
Sure. Yeah. Most definitely, man. Well, I'll definitely take that to heart, man. As I continue to build, because I definitely want it.
Yeah. Oh no, I can see it. The vibe is right, and you got a good team, and that's one thing. Like, let your team pull too.
Gotcha.
Don't try to do everything.
Gotcha.
Because that's what you hire them for. Let them do the work. If you do all the work, and that's kind of like what I see. You own it.
Yeah.
trust that
Gotta
they're gonna
trust.
do that.
Yeah, that's that trust
And then
factor.
when they don't, you know, you gotta have that conversation.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well,
Sure.
all right, I'll take that to heart, man. But I trust, you know, me and Matt, we gonna keep pressing y'all.
Hey, there you go. Okay.
You know,
well, right. Well, we still up.
y'all up by 1.
Okay.
But
And you on the tee box?
I got the tee.
Yeah.
We still got the tee.
Yeah. So we gonna check that thing out right now.
I'm gonna set the tone.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna set the tone.
Well, we definitely ain't following.
Come on,
So after
come
you
on.
set the tone, we gonna jump over the tone.
Okay. We're gonna see how that goes. That's awesome.
No doubt.
Wherever potential leads you next, get there with speed. Get there with scale. Get there with a bank you trust. SYNOVUS. Get there.
There's a lot that comes with being an entrepreneur. Attention to detail, deadlines, product launches, and more. I've been fortunate enough to find early success, and now I'm so excited to keep it going. To make sure my small business of golf books, shoes, and TV show Saturday Foursome runs efficiently, I use PayHawk. They save me money with payment processing and are a partner that's always there for my small business needs. My friends at PayHawk have been there every step of the way, and I have no doubt that the best is yet to come. Let's go PayHawk. The WESTIN Sacramento. Revel in upscale comfort at this gorgeous hotel right on the Sacramento River. The rooms and amenities are amazing. Anytime I'm in Sacramento, I stay at the WESTIN.
Attaboy, run it down.
Let's take it to the green. Take it to the green.
Two putt only count for one. You got to hit this, man, to beat us. Come on now.
Here we go with the new rule.
Yeah, you know how to go, Matt.
After being down all day, Matt and I pulled even with the guys on the final hole. On this par 5, I had a chance to hit the green in 2 and take it home for my team. Come on!
Put it on.
Come on, AP, where you at?
The pigeon toe make it better. The pigeon toe make it way better.
Sunshine, Northern California, and a great group of guys. I can't thank the good Lord enough for this amazing opportunity and all these blessings. We'll see y'all soon on Saturday Foursome.